Hello everybody! How's it been? It's been a while since I've uploaded, mostly because my computer over here decided to have its main driver break spontaneously. So currently I'm using a backup driver, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet so that it's easier to edit on that one since it's a bit slow. But hello, hi, I'm back, I'm alive, I'm doing well. So I am here today to officially announce my presence at Phoenix Fan Fusion this year. I will be attending as a con goer. I will be dressing up, obviously. I have brought lovely Missvani here to show off to you guys. This is the finished result of my head. Ignore her whiskers being a little haywire right now. She was kind of smushed up against a wall earlier, so her whiskers are a little crooked, but nothing a little shaping won't fix. But she's done. All I have left to do is put some stitches in the bottom of one of her feet, and then she will be entirely complete. I will let you guys know just in a second what my lineup will be. My general lineup, it tends to kind of change depending on how I'm feeling each day of the con. But I will let you guys know which cosplays to look out for if you want to come and find me during the day. But this is Dani. I figured I'd show her off first because she is my proudest accomplishment. Some of you on Instagram were confused. You thought that maybe I had thrown away my old head. I did not. She is still here. The suit is actually the exact same suit as well, same one you saw in Vanessa Into Madness Season 1, except she's just got some upgrades done. She's been fabric dyed so that the patches on her body are actually colored more similarly to the game model. I reshaped the mouth a little bit on this one and gave her some more defined lines and replaced some of the stitches with white so that I could outline them with black because it looks a lot sharper and a lot more close to how the game model looks. She's not exact, which, you know, I'm kind of disappointed about because I was trying to get her as accurate to the game model as possible, but honestly, I think that this slightly stylized look turned out absolutely beautiful compared to my limitations and lack of skill in terms of making fursuits and fur heads. So I think she turned out pretty good. I'm very proud of her. You did great, sweetie. Her eyes do glow, like that. Boink. So she does have glowing eyes, so in the dark, I will not be able to see when they are turned on, but I will probably be just standing posed somewhere for photos and things like that. But with them off, I can see decently well. I just have no peripherals. There's these little corners in the inner eye that are cut out that I can see through the tinted resin. So I can still see enough to walk around on my own in well-lit areas, but in dim light, I will probably need someone to kind of just, you know, warn me if I'm about to step on a child. But yeah, sorry, enough gushing about Vanny. I just couldn't wait to show her off to you. I do have pictures on Instagram where technically she's not quite finished at that point. She still had some like socks that needed to be sewn to cover my ankles and the feet weren't quite finished. So there were a few things that have changed since those pictures, but if you want to see full outfit pictures, I guess I can pop them up now as well. So the first day is Friday, and Phoenix Fan Fusion is only 3 days this year as opposed to 4, so I'm going to be kind of cramming in the same number of cosplays I would be wearing over the course of a 4-day con, but in 3 days. So I will be doing costume changes, depending on how I'm feeling, because some of my cosplays are cooler than others, and I mean that temperature-wise, because in Arizona it is going to probably be over 100 degrees. But Friday, the first day, I'm gonna try and keep it simple. Excited me in the future might end up being so hyped on the first day that I just decide, screw it, I'm gonna jump in one of my more complicated cosplays. But usually on the first day I kind of try to take it slow. So I'll most likely be wearing my Princess Quest outfit, which I'm wearing the wig for it right now because it's just cute and I like wearing it for fun now. I will most likely be posting pictures of myself in cosplay for each day on like Instagram and Twitter so that, you know, you guys can see what I'll actually be looking like that day if you want to try and come find me or keep an eye out if you're going, or just for, you know, people to see my finished look. Saturday is the big day, the day that I am most excited for, because me and my entire family and 2 friends of mine are all gonna be dressing up as Security Breach characters. I'm gonna be switching throughout probably Roxanne, Freddie, and Vanny, kind of just depending on how I feel, because each of them has a different number of layering to them. And depending on how heat exhausted I get or how much effort I feel like putting into dressing up that day, it may vary. Vanny will most likely come out at night at some point just so that I can stand posed somewhere and on the convention grounds. But during the daytime hours, I will probably dress as Roxanne first, which I will pop up some progress pictures here. This is a version where I'm not wearing the Zentai suit underneath, which is gray, and I added a white belly, and it also has the green nails. And then here is a version with it underneath. And then Freddy, of course. I did whip together a quick Freddy cosplay. He's looking great for it being like a 3-day quickly whipped together sort of a thing because it was kind of spontaneous. He's more of like a backup cosplay if I get bored. But in conclusion, on Saturday, I will most likely be Roxanne and or Freddy during the daytime hours. Maybe Vanny a little bit, but she's gonna be really hot, so I will be doing live updates on my social medias throughout the day, if I remember to. So I will be letting everyone know when or if I'm gonna switch out to Vanny at any point during the day. In addition to me cosplaying 3 different characters, my father is going to be Montgomery, so he's gonna be Monty. My mom is cosplaying Chica. One of my friends from Oklahoma, Mad Wolf, she is going to be Gregory, I believe. But yeah, so Saturday's the big day where we're gonna be all whipping out all of our security breach stuff, so definitely keep an eye out for that if you are going on Saturday. Sunday is the cool down day. I'm pretty sure the convention center, or the vendor hall at least, starts closing up early because everyone's gotta pack up. So it's gonna be a less exciting day. I'll probably go back to something simple. Sometimes I don't even dress in cosplay on the 3rd day. It really just depends on how tired I am from the previous days and how the rest of the family is feeling, because sometimes we get out of there early. But most likely, if I do dress up, it'll be back to something simple. Maybe I'll put on my Glitch Trap outfit because I will be bringing him with me just in case, because I like to bring a backup cosplay that's easy and simple. The final thing I wanted to talk about is meetups. Also, the background noise is my AC this whole time. It just kicked on because it is really hot outside. So if there's background noise kind of drowning out my voice, that's what it is. I did get a couple of emails that were asking me if I had anything planned ahead. The answer right now is no, not specifically, but most likely I will be doing some sort of meet and greet somewhere that's out of the way at the convention, because sometimes the issue with trying to meet up with like friends or a bunch of people at the convention is if you do it in an area where people are trying to move, you'll usually get yelled at and they'll send you off to keep walking. So if I can find a good spot, then I will probably put out a post that day or maybe the day prior to let everyone know exactly the date, exactly the time, and exactly the place. But yeah, I will do my best to keep you guys posted on a specific time. I'm 90% sure it'll probably end up happening on Saturday, so that's the 2nd day, the middle day, probably sometime between afternoon and evening, but that's about as specific as I can get for right now because plans kind of change. But the day of, at least, I will try to put out a actual time so that I can be like, okay, for example, I'll be like, all right, I'll be in front of the Hyatt Hotel outside the lobby on the patio at exactly 3 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. and then I will be moving along. So there's like a 30-minute window where if anyone wants to try and come find me there, they can, and we can say hi and meet each other, you know, all that happy stuff. What do you think, Vanny? Are you excited? Are you excited for your first big convention, Vanny? I mean, prototype Vanny went to Sabotin, but that was kind of short-lived, wasn't it? I didn't wear you for long. Oh, sorry, one more thing. I need to gush about one more thing about my precious Vanny because, it's so fun. I got this little micro speaker that's literally like 1.4 inches in diameter. So real tiny. It's like a micro speaker, but it's still pretty loud and I'm very impressed. But I'm gonna hide that somewhere in the suit. And I've made a 35-minute loop of her just very in character, as she is in the game, repeatedly saying, "Are you having fun yet? There you are. See you soon. Are you having fun yet?" Just over and over again, because I figured that's very in character for her, right, buddy? Right, sweetie? That's all she does. If you are going to the convention and you start hearing a Vanny in the distance, it is most likely me. But yeah, I'm just really excited, and I hope that I get to meet a lot of you guys there. If you are going, leave a comment down below to let me know so that I know how many people to look out for, because I'm like really excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited because I always love meeting new people. And you guys are all so sweet. You're such amazing people, and it's always such a wonderful and heartwarming experience to be able to see your lovely faces and hug you guys, and you know, it's so great. I love it. I can't wait. But I think that's everything I wanted to cover. If you did not know, the convention is happening from May 27th through May 29th. That's 3 days. It's about 7 days from now as of recording this. So if some of you are going, I will see you in 7 days, hopefully. And if not, I will be trying to make a decent vlog. I'll try to get as much recording and as much pictures as I can, if I remember to. I tend to be kind of scatterbrained at conventions and easily distracted, so I can't guarantee I'll get a lot of footage, but I'm sure that someone in our group will, and I will try to throw together a vlog as I do for every convention I go to. And for those of you who aren't attending, you'll get to see that, so that you can see kind of our point of view of the convention experience. But yeah, that's it. So I will finally let you guys go now. You probably have much better things to do, so off you go. But thank you for watching. If you've lasted this long, I appreciate you, because I've been all over the place. But yeah, and as always, remember, stay bright, because you are a star, and I will see you all next time. Farewell. Wave goodbye, Vanny. Say goodbye. Oh, she's trying to attack me with her ear. Goodbye.